personal and social well-being, which is PSW, okay? And then when you're done pasting it, you go to the back of your book. I told you to skip a page, remember? I told you to skip a page. Fine. On this page, you are going to paste this other one. Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to yet another video right here on All Things Teaching with Pina. Today is a beautiful Wednesday, and I am starting off today with rearranging my tables, rearranging my classroom, and trying to see if this new setup is going to work for me. I feel like, you know what? Let's just do something completely different. You know, I woke up in a good mood and I'm like, you know what? Let that good mood also transfer to my classroom. So I want to show you what my classroom looks like just for now. And then, yeah, let's do that first. Okay, so this is what my classroom currently looks like. I made an arrangement with the teacher next door to swap tables. I had big tables. I had 9 big tables, and I didn't really like the way that they were seated in my classroom. They were taking up too much unnecessary space, and so I asked him to swap tables with me so that I can take the small ones, because I started this setup yesterday after school, and I realized that I couldn't do this setup with tables that were uneven, the big tables and the small tables. So what I want is for learners to sit in a group like this. I still have to fix those tables and these tables here, and then put up the chairs where they belong. And so far, I don't know how it's going to look, how the learners are going to respond to it, but hopefully it's not going to give me too much of a problem in terms of classroom management. But you know, life is all about trial and error, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do, trying to, you know, change things, see what works and what doesn't. So this is my classroom. This is what it looks like. Let me just set up the tables and be ready for my next class, because I'm currently on my admin period right now, and then soon after the grade 4s are coming, so I need to finish this before they come. Welcome to my classroom, my beautiful people. This is currently what my new setup looks like. Instead of the learners, all of them facing the wall, this time around they will be facing each other. And also I have 2 desks, unfortunately, that could not really fit anywhere, so I decided to place that in front. And this is what my classroom setup looks like. I love it, I love it, I love it. Learners will be sitting 6 per, I don't know what to call it, per per group. Yeah, it's 6 per group, let's put it that way. So it's 3 rows. It's row 1, row 1, then it's row 2 and row 3. So I need to look at the way that I need to look at the way that I positioned the learners before and see if this setup is going to work for them, because there are some learners that I don't want seated at the back. There are some learners that I don't want sitting in the middle. I want them in front. So now I need to change all of that, rearrange them accordingly. And I'm going to start off with the grade 4s. I have a lot of them. There are about 34, 35. I think 34. Grade 4 learners. So they make up the majority of my classroom, and I need to make sure that this space that I have created is suitable for them. I want my learners that obviously have like vision problems to be seated here in front, and then though naughty kids, I want them close to me, so I want them sectioned somewhere here. And then the ones at the back, normally they are my quiet learners, the ones that don't cause any problems for me. But we shall see how it goes. But guys, how beautiful is this? I am obsessed. I'm loving it. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Like, what? Grade 4, thank you. Hello? Hush. Hush. Thank you. Listen. Please do not allow anyone from the grade 6, 7 and the grade 8 to take food from you or money from you. Do you hear me? That's a form of bullying. They are not allowed to take food from you or money from you. They should bring their own money to school. They should bring their own food to school. Do you hear me? You eat what your parents gave you. If it so happens that you made an arrangement with them to share, there's a difference between sharing and forcefully taking someone else's lunchbox. Do you understand? If that happens to you, you go to any teacher that is on duty, or you go to your class teacher and you report to your class teacher that someone took food from you forcefully or someone took money from you forcefully. Yes. Listen, I'm not your class teacher. I'm only your maths and life skills teacher. But if ever anything happens to you during break, because I'm not always on duty. Remember, teachers, we change, This day it's this person, this day it's this person. So this week I'm not on duty, right? So if ever anything happens to you and you are afraid to go to any other teacher, come to me. How many? 63. So we have 80, meaning how many are we going to minus? 7, right? So this one is going to fall off. Because 61, 62, 63 stars. So how many times, hello? Hey, how many times does 7 go into 63? We are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your answer is 9. So now what do? We say 9. Remember we got this. Okay? 63 divided by 7, our answer is 9. Now you're going to say this 9 multiplied by the 7 gives us how much? 63. 63. That's all that you do. Understood?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Please try to do B, C, D, E, F. Let's see if you will be able to. Try to do it on your own.
Okay, ma'am. Let me stop from F.
This is what my classroom looks like at the end of the day. Just look at this. Look at all the papers that are on the floor. Just look. And you will not even believe that there's a dustbin. This is what my classroom looks like every day after school. And I always tell the learners to pick up after themselves. There's a dustbin, and this is what my classroom looks like, because these learners, they do not pick up after themselves. These are the results of their doing. Grade 4, thank you. Listen. Hey, I'm talking. You are quiet. Open your book to the very first page. This is your book, ne? You open it to the very first page. This page. I want to see this page. Remember in the beginning I told you to skip a page? Remember I told you to skip a page?
Yes.
Yes. So here's what we are going to do on that page. I'm going to give you a cover for that page. That says Life Skills, Term 1, Life Skills, Personal and Social Well-being, which is PSW, okay? And then when you're done pasting it, you go to the back of your book. I told you to skip a page, remember? I told you to skip a page. Fine. On this page, you are going to paste this other one. Term 1, Life Skills, Creative Arts. Okay, these are the 2 pages that you are going to paste. The other one goes in front. Winnie the Pooh and Friends, they go in front. And then the other one is for creative arts, which is the paintbrush and the crayon. You can color them in your own time. All right? All of you, let's start first with PSW. Go to the front of your book. Today is the 5th of February 2026. You write the date. Draw a line underneath the date. Your topic, respecting your body. You write it, draw a line. And then you skip a line. You write class activity. The title of the class activity is What is Good for Me? Yes, you have a question?
Ma'am, after what time you ought to made a mistake?
Cool drink. Where did I make a mistake?
Oh, I said you're right.
It's cool drink. Okay. Now, here's your activity. I've given you good and bad things that you can do to your own body. You're going to go through some of the good and the bad. Fresh fruits, meaning eating fresh fruits. No exercise. Fresh vegetables. Washing your hair. Bathing. Smoking. Sweets. Medicine. Water. Cool drink. Junk foods. Tattoos. Fighting. Bullying. Not brushing your teeth. You are going to tabulate them into good and bad, and you're going to give me a reason why you say it's good for you, why you say it's bad for you. Understood?
Yes.
Are you sure you understood?
Yes.
So, copy these words. I'm going to draw the table on the other side of the board.
So,
Yes.
you write all of this, ma'am.
Yes, write all of these words.
Ma'am,
Yes.
if you're not done with this, but you hold the words, is it homework?
I don't understand. If you're not done with the words.
No, ma'am, if you're done with the words and all stuff, and then you go another thing that we didn't finish to write, is it homework?
Listen, whatever that's not done in class is homework. Okay? If you don't finish in class, it's automatically homework. So I'm going to write the table on the other side of the board.
Nou, een môre, terwyl 'n ou skilpad stadig deur die veld stap, kom kwagga. You know what is a kwagga? It's a zebra. It's a zebra, the one with the stripes. Kom kwagga, vrolik, klappata verbygedraf, op pad na die wildpad se waterkant. En skielik gaan staan hy stil. En daar onder 'n boom staan die duiker. En skilpad, hy kyk na hom en hy wonder, hoekom staan die duiker so kop onderste bo? En dit lyk asof hy pla. Hy is glad gelukkig. En hy sê, hoekom het ek nie sulke mooi wit strepe nie? En hoekom lyk ek nie soos kwagga nie? Dan sal almal na my kyk. En hoekom is ek nie so mooi groot bok soos Kudu nie? Dan sal ek mos heeldag loop en spog.
Alright guys, so that was a very beautiful session from our librarian. She read 2 beautiful stories, one about the cow and the cow's family, and then the other one was about the book. What's a book? A buck. It was about a buck and how he did not really know his identity. He was always comparing himself to other people and other animals. And it was only later on when he was trying to live the life of another animal that he realized that, you know what, he's actually special. So that was really, really good. I loved how the lady was changing voices. I should incorporate that when I'm reading for the letters. Okay, thank you very much. Stop eating, please. I'm gonna give you this activity to do. It's called a crossword puzzle. Some of the words are, you can find them vertically. some horizontally, some of them diagonally. Some of them are written backwards. So be vigilant. Try and find all the words before school out. That's your activity for now. That's it from my side, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning into All Things Teaching with Bina. It's a wrap. The day is over. We had an amazing read aloud celebration with the learners and also the librarian that came to read for us. I loved how the lady was actually changing voices as she was reading the 2 stories that she read. And reading is a national crisis in South Africa because, first of all, our learners don't read at all. They don't read any form of literature at all. They are not interested in literature. And unfortunately, all subjects that these learners are enrolled for require you to read at some point, because in order for you to understand what the question is saying, how to answer the question, you need to read and comprehend that which you have read. And our learners, they struggle, number one, with reading, basic reading. They struggle with it. They struggle also with understanding the content that they read. They struggle with confidence as they're reading, because what I like to do in life skills is I randomly choose learners to come and stand in front and read, and they don't have any form of confidence at all. They just read. Some of them, they don't even pause where they need to pause. They just read without any pausing, without any eye contact. They don't just focus on the book. They focus on the words. For some it's a struggle because they struggle to get the words out. You can see that this person is reading, but they can't get the words out, and I'm wondering, okay, but I need to hear you so that I can correct your grammar, so that I can correct your spelling as well, your pronunciation of words, and the likes. But today it was beautiful. It was honestly beautiful, and I would like to encourage every educator, every student educator that's watching this video, encourage your learners to read. Whether you're teaching mathematics, whether you're teaching natural sciences, whatever subject that you are teaching, whether it's primary, secondary, or tertiary, whichever level of education you are in, including your own kids at home, encourage your kids to read. Read to them. Let them hear you read. Let them hear you pronounce words. Let them hear you speak the language of English. And then give them an extract to read for you. Let them practice reading. Let them practice the pronunciation of words. And then give them a small spelling bee test so that they can, learn the vocabulary. It will boost their confidence in class, because then we will get to see them acting out. Because I know that in English home language, there's a drama that they have to do. Creative arts, there's also a drama that they have to do. So reading goes beyond just taking an extract and reading it as it is. It literally just flows to different parts of the world. That's how we communicate. A lot of kids struggle with the English language because it's not their mother tongue. But schools teach in English. We communicate to the learners in English so that we can get them on board with the English language. And it's a struggle for a lot of learners, especially those that come from public schools where they are taught in Setswana or taught in a completely different African language than Setswana. And then they come to an English medium school, they struggle. So parents, teachers, whomever you are that's watching this video, encourage your learners, encourage your babies, your children at home, encourage anyone really to read, including yourself as an adult. You must also read. Reading is good for you. It's a way of increasing your vocabulary. It's also a way of gaining knowledge. Knowledge is not just gained through sitting and watching endless videos. Yes, you can learn something from watching videos, but I encourage you to read. Read as much as possible. Read. Start with small, short stories, small, short extracts, and then build on that until you are able to get to a point where you will read a book from front to back, from the beginning of the first page all the way to the end of the page. That's it from my side, you guys. I think I've talked enough today. I am gonna pack up and I'm gonna head home. And I'll see you guys in another video. I'll see you guys in another vlog. So thank you so much. Guys, my channel is growing. Not at the pace that I want it to grow, but it is growing. I do know that I have a long way to go. I have a lot of improvements that I need to make. There's always room for improvements. But I am happy that my channel is growing, and it could not have reached the numbers that it has reached if it had not been for you guys at home that are supporting the growth of this channel. I know that education is not everyone's favorite niche, but thank you for tuning into All Things Teaching with Pina. Thank you so much for helping me grow my channel. I know it's a slow growth, but growth is growth. So thank you once again, my beautiful people, for the love, the support that you guys have shown me since day one, or since the beginning of you finding this channel. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in another video. Cheers.